As a solo creator, you probably want to be everywhere. Reels, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts, the full episodes. But honestly, turning one long conversation into dozens of platform-ready pieces is a full-time job on its own. The endless scrubbing, clipping, reformatting, adding captions, checking audio, scheduling posts, it all just piles up. So how do you scale that massive effort when you're just a one-person team? I used to spend hours editing down a single podcast episode into dozens of quick snippets. I'd manually hunt for that funny bit or the absolute hot take, crop it, make it vertical, add captions, export, and then go post it across different platforms. If you've ever done that grind, you know right away that process is simply not sustainable. Now I upload my full-length video, and the software does the heavy lifting for me. The first thing I love is the magic of auto-editing for viral clips. You no longer have to guess which minute is going to perform well, because the system analyzes the whole recording. It finds the most engaging moments, the punchlines, the memorable takes, the spikes in viewer attention, and turns them into ready-to-post clips. It feels just like having an editor who actually understands what makes a short clip pop. Let me give you a real workflow example of how quick this is now. I just finished recording a lengthy 45-minute interview with a guest. I upload that single file, and within minutes, I have a handful of suggested clips, all vertical, captioned, and trimmed to platform-friendly lengths. I can quickly preview them, make tiny tweaks to the in-out points, and choose the exact style I want for the final look. Want captions that look native to the way people post on TikTok? That's one click. Prefer a cleaner, more understated layout that suits LinkedIn better? One click changes it to square with subtle captions. This completely eliminates separate cropping apps or any guessing about the right frame sizes. One of my favorite tiny luxuries is never having to manually paste a transcript just to find that one perfect line I loved. The platform auto-transcribes every single upload, so I can just search the text for a specific phrase and jump right to that moment. I can then instantly create a perfectly trimmed, shareable clip from that exact spot in the timeline. That feature alone has been a total game changer for turning one insightful answer into 30 seconds of viral gold. And since the captions are generated automatically and synced precisely to the audio, that saves me an easy 20 to 30 minutes for every single clip I produce. If you're thinking, but I really like customizing my content, don't worry at all. The system gives you quick controls to adjust the crop, swap speakers, zoom in, or instantly change the aspect ratio. You can flip between vertical, square, and widescreen without losing any of the edits you've already made. Need to add a consistent brand overlay or place a specific logo? You apply your brand kit for consistent fonts, colors, and lower thirds with just one click. This keeps the entire aesthetic cohesive across dozens of posts, so your feed always feels unified without you babysitting every file. Now let's talk about the real secret sauce, orchestration, because making clips is only half the battle. Posting consistently is what actually builds momentum, and this is where the auto schedule and content calendar truly shine. Instead of exporting files and then manually scheduling them in 5 different apps, you just set the desired posting frequency and the tool handles the rest. Want 2 clips per week on Instagram and 1 new clip on LinkedIn? You just set it and forget it. The auto schedule queues and publishes those clips according to your cadence, which is perfect for being everywhere without being chained to your laptop. The content calendar is the single place I check when planning an entire week or month of content. It visually shows what's scheduled, what's pending review, and lets me rearrange posts with simple drag and drop functionality. If you need to swap a clip because a new meme popped off or a news story changed the context, you just drag, drop, and reschedule. You might be thinking about alternatives. And sure, other tools are amazing if your priority is studio-grade remote recording. I still use those tools when I need the absolute best possible remote audio and video capture for live interviews. But here's the catch. Recording platforms are only one piece of the content stack. While many offer editing, those features can be buried behind higher-tier plans or feel very fragmented in practice. That usually means you end up exporting from one tool, editing in another, captioning in a third, and scheduling in a fourth, which evaporates your time savings. This specific tool focuses purely on the post-production and distribution side, the part that actually turns one episode into a month of content. That laser focus makes it more streamlined and often more cost-effective for creators who don't want to juggle a dozen subscriptions. In my experience, it nails the parts that matter most for growth. Quick clip discovery, good captions, consistent branding, and automated publishing. Audio polish still matters too, as you can run basic cleanup inside the platform so clips sound professional straight out of the box. I'll still do deeper audio work for a full-length episode, but for most social clips, this cleanup plus solid clip selection is all you need. Another underrated benefit is long-form repurposing beyond just the quick reels or shorts you create. You can generate a transcript, pull out key bullet points, and craft a long-form blog post or LinkedIn thread from the same recording. I like to use that auto-generated transcript as the seed content for longer text posts that pair well with a short video clip. Let me be clear. I'm not saying this is the only piece of software you will ever need in your stack. But if your main goal is to be consistent, scale your repurposing, and get one recording to live on every platform with minimal fuss, this tool is what ties it all together. Here's my quick step-by-step after every recording session. First, I upload the raw file, or connect it to whatever platform I recorded on. Next, I let the system analyze and auto-generate that initial set of suggested clips. Then, I scan the full transcript for any specific powerful sound bites I want to feature prominently. After that, I apply my brand kit and fine-tune the crop and captions on the selected clips. I then either export them immediately or add them straight into the content calendar to auto-schedule across my socials. Finally, for longer form follow-ups, I export the transcript, refine my show notes, and turn them into a dedicated LinkedIn post. If you do this consistently, you'll have a steady flow of content without ever doubling your weekly workload. If you want to try it yourself, give this platform a spin with one of your existing recorded episodes. Upload something you already have, let it auto-generate the clips, and watch how quickly you can fill a month's worth of posts. And if you are already using other tools, treat this one as the powerful repurposing layer that handles everything after the record button stops. If you have questions about specific parts of the workflow, drop a comment below for me to answer. There's no magic to scaling content aside from consistency and using smart tools that genuinely save you time. All right, go pull a recording, try that auto clip feature, and tell me which moment surprised you the most. I can't wait to see all the amazing content you create with this new workflow.